Welcome to day 10 of the teardown. Today is a monumental day for the teardown because we get the last official piece of the haunt torn down. Are we done with 2016 haunt yet? No. Still got a lot of little projects left to do. Most of the day is going to revolve around cleaning. I still got my air hoses from the haunt coiled up out there. They're ready to be put away. I got the feet for the skull columns, which took a beating this year, needing to get put away. I got Clifford, which needs to go in the spare bedroom so he can go up in the attic. For that matter, I've got the spare bedroom. Halloween stuff all over that needs to get put up in the attic. We've got that to do. Oh, where are my keys? There are my keys. 1 second here. I've got and I'm back, shop's open. Light, come on, turn on. Okay, that one's always finicky when it gets cool. I've got a disaster area in the shop. Needs to get cleaned up. That is majorly on the docket for today and will get done. It's going to take me a couple hours to get in here and get this shop cleaned up and put away so I can navigate in here without killing myself and I can find things. So we got that to do. Patio and the driveway need to get blown off. The backyard and the front yard need to be mowed. And then I've got 2 projects, one of which I started last night out in the front yard that still need to be done, and then the haunt will be 100% torn down. And it's that right there. The big tent. Big tent needs to come down, which we're getting ready to do now. And Sue, my lovely set dresser, is doing her thing. But a project I started last night, you notice the bush is a little emptier. I started rolling up wire. And I still got some wire and some hosing and stuff I gotta go through and roll up. That's gonna get done today as well. So, how far we get? I know the tent's going down. We're going to get the wiring taken care of. We're going to get the shop taken care of. And I'm going to get the patio and the driveway blown off. Those are on the must-dos for today. How much further we get past that is beyond me. I don't know. But let's see how far we can get. Well, we've made some progress. Patio is cleaned up, ready for winter. Skeletons are for the Christmas display. I know I said the C word again, so they'll stay there. Clifford still needs to go in the spare bedroom and go up in the attic. But until that's been cleaned up, I can't do nothing, so he's going to have to stay there overnight. I doubt highly I'll get to the attic today. Driveway we got blown off. Still a little bit of debris. I just brought the mower back in, and you got it. We blew off the patio, we blew off the driveway, blew out the front gardens, and we got the front yard mowed, and the tent's down. And I got a neighbor out front. The neighbor wanted to kibitz. But anyway, as you saw, tent's down, all the Halloween stuff's removed from the front yard. We got in, got the gardens all blown out. Now I got a little bit of a garbage run here yet. The mower didn't suck up all the zip ties. I'll have the wife come out and do that. I've done my share. Next task after lunch, which I'm going to go get right now, it's going to be that damn shop, and that's going to take a couple hours to go through there and get that cleaned up. So we're going to work on that. I'm not going to worry about the stuff in the house at this point in time. Right now I want my damn shop back, and like I showed you earlier, it's a freaking disaster area. Oh, and I need to show you those spirit columns too. I can't do that until after the shop's cleaned up. Well, the mess in the shop is getting cleaner. I just got those pillars out I got at Spirit. And I know I brought them up a couple of times. I went into Spirit beginning of the season. I think it was around the first part of October. Needed to go in and pick up some cobwebbing and stuff for Sue Ann to do her thing out in the haunt. And they had a couple giant gargoyles and a huge tree, a couple huge plastic trees I was interested in. So I put my name down on them. We got a call, oh God, what was it? The week we opened. A couple of days ahead of before we opened. And was told to come down. There was other people had putting their names down. It was going to be first come, first served. You know, on those. And we ended up not getting the trees or the gargoyles. Those were spoken for. They were divided up between 3 people. So, and that was fine with me. And I remember they had that set in the back with the elevators. It was kind of like a hotel set. And they had some pillars. Those there. And I asked how much. And they said you can either buy just one or you can buy all, what is it, 7 of them. I asked how much. $250 for all 7 of them. My answer was, I'll take it. I bought all 7 of them. There was 2 short ones, 5 tall ones. And these were actually sitting up on these boxes with a tube going through, and then there was a cardboard cap that went over the top of them. I got the cardboard too. I got those, the only reason why I'm keeping those right now is so I can get measurements off of it. I want the height and the width and stuff. I'm going to make it out, I'm going to redo those in plywood. I'm going to use that as a template. But these are really, really neat. They're highly detailed, and of course I'm going to be sanding them down a little bit and then repainting them. I don't like the brown color, but they come in pieces. This top is a separate piece. There's a seam line there. There's another section there, and there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 pieces to make up the column part, plus the top and the end cap. So 7 pieces on the tall ones. And the nice thing is if I want taller columns, I can take parts from one column, add them to the next, and make them any height I want. So, you know, really, really nice. And they're not cheap plastic. They're fairly thick plastic. You know, so they should be durable. I don't know how I don't think they'd hold up very well if I left them out in the weather, though. You know, the cold and the sun and everything. You know how plastic gets. But that is going to be another project. Getting these sanded, cleaned up. 2 of them are going to go on the mausoleum. I was going to make my own pillars for the mausoleum, for the entrance portion of it. Now I don't have to. I got them already pre-made. All I got to do is paint. Clean up and paint. And to help keep them from falling apart, I think, you know, in case they get bumped or something, because these do separate if you bump them a little bit too hard, I'll just take a screw and I'll run a screw in on either side, and that'll help lock all the pieces together and stuff. I don't want to glue them just in case, you know, I want to change them or something. The small ones, I have no idea what I'm going to use the small ones for yet. But, you know, it's a start. Right now, I'm going to go put this back in the shop for now, because if I leave it out here, Kaylee will destroy it. She'd have a ball gnawing on this. So, back in the shop with the other pieces. And I didn't take all the boxes, I only took a couple of them. And their support tubes, and those tubes I might use in the sewer room or something, I don't know. Yeah, and here's one of the top caps that goes up on top. But anyway, there's your look at that. I'm getting back to cleaning my shop. I'm going to turn on some music and jam out while I'm doing it, because I just spent 30 plus days building a haunt with no music. Well, we made some progress today. I took a break from the shop, got out, and we got the backyard all mowed. Thanks to Kaylee, she helped out. She loves to chase the damn mower. She has a mower fetish. The shop is a heck of a lot better. We can get in here. I got those tables pretty much straightened up. That stuff there I'll be using with the Christmas display. I still have this disaster to clean up, which won't take long. You know, stuff. I'm going to take this frame apart and save the joints. And then I've got that table and a bucket to do. And then I'm done in here. I'm not going to worry about it today. I can do that another day. I'm going to go in and crash for a while. But we got a little bit of fine tuning out here. We've got the basement to do, and I've got the spare bedroom to do. And then all the Halloween stuff is pretty much done. I'll probably get out here tomorrow and finish this tomorrow. I'm going to go in and relax, I think. I still got the head count video. You know, for our haunt, you know, instead of sitting there with a piece of paper, you know, drawing slashes for every time we get people going through the gate, or having a clicker and sitting there thumbing the clicker, I'd forget to hit the clicker. We set up a video camera, and then the evenings as I have time, I sit down and I watch the video and count heads that way. We've got VIP night, which was the 27th. Opening day, the 28th, the 29th, and the 30th done. We're up to almost 800 people so far. Getting started on Halloween. Went through the daytime footage because we're open for a couple hours during the day. We did 48 people in the space of 4 hours during the day, and that's pretty good. Normally we get like 15 people. So Halloween day was busy. I'm not looking forward to Halloween night. And if you looked at the walkthrough video, you got shot at the queue line at about 9-10 o'clock at night. And that was after it started slowing down. Hey guys, it's Sunday, November 13th. It's been 12 days since we unplugged the haunt for the last time. And we've been working on tearing down, as you've been seeing in this video. This is going to be the last segment for this. This is probably going to be a super long video. I will edit it down as much as I can. I just got done with the head count video. Many of you know I set this camera up and I record, all the people coming into the haunt. And then I sit down later, like I've been doing for the last week, and watch the video, count heads. Grand total for the 2016 season, 1,742 people passed through that entrance arch this year in the 5 nights we were open to the public and VIP night. That number is probably slightly higher by 10-15 people because I forgot to turn the camera on November 30th during the nighttime show. As far as teardown goes, as you saw in the earlier segments, the haunt is totally down. We've got all the Halloween items, props like the heads and stuff up there, put away. Either in my shop, out at the shed, down here in the basement. You can see my work table semi-clear. Up in the attic, what have you. Every piece of Halloween proppage is put away. I still have a couple of small projects. One of which I was going to show you now. These here, I got my prototype lights I had in the bushes along the arborvitae, along the driveway, and then plus we used a bunch of the actual haunted treasure lights, floodlights in the haunt. I've got a basket full, a bag full, and another bag full. They need to be cleaned up, repackaged, what have you. They work great. They provided way more light than my normal 6 light floods. So they've been tested, they do work. I've got to get those cleaned up and put away. I have the fireplace I need to reassemble in my daughter's room, so that's cleaned up. I've got a table out in the shop. I've got to finish getting cleaned off. That's about 20 minutes worth of work. And something we're getting ready to go do right now, you can see through the window my black trailer there. It is full to the roof of garbage. So we're going to go hit the dump. And get it emptied, and that's the last major project for the season. A little bit of a wrap up. Like I said, we had 1,742 people go through the haunt this year. We did run into some problems and with the haunt. The CD players and the 2 stereos we used crapped out, so I ended up having to go down and spend $500 buying 2 new stereos, which is nice. We needed some new stereos. The ones we had were years old. The Scuba Boo boards, the brain boxes. I had bought 2 new boards from Scuba this last year. I was gonna, fix them up in their cases and stuff. I'm glad I didn't. For the express purposes, we had 2 of the original boards, or 2 of the boards that we've used in years past, fail on us. I've got to go through and talk to Scuba and diagnose what's wrong with them. But I was able to use a new board. I was able to switch out the new boards for the old boards and take care of that problem. We had one night, October 30th. I forgot to turn this camera on, like I already said. We had one of our airlines burst on us. I ended up buying a new airline. See what else. We had some problems with the video projectors. Our first night, VIP night, they weren't running. The sound system wasn't running. We got those running on the 28th. Took a while to figure them out. Once you figured it out, it was very easy to do. So we got that done. The control box there on the workbench worked like a dream. The whole thing ran what maxes out at about 25 amps. You know, and that's if I max the thing out. We had it plugged into a 15 amp circuit, and I ran a test on it with everything we had, all the pneumatics, all the lighting, the brain boxes, everything that we in the whole haunt was pulling 12 amps of power. The whole run. So, you know, the box did good. We didn't even come close to maxing that box out. That box will last us for ages. The power pole we also had problems with. Though the haunt, when we were open, we had great weather. We did get some storms that blew through in the off hours, and things got a little wet, and the GFI circuits on the power pole kept blowing. GFI outlet is basically an outlet with a little circuit breaker inside that trips real easily if it gets around any moisture. We had enough moisture that they kept tripping, so we had power problems that way. I ended up going down to Home Depot and I bought some standard 20 amp outlets and swapped out the GFI outlets for those. Took care of the problem. I've got to go through, and that's going to be a project I'm going to have to do, is go through and waterproof that a lot better, since those are not GFI outlets in it anymore. And there are ways of waterproofing, it just takes some time. But we had a couple other little mishkabibble things that happened during this year's haunt, maintenance and, you know, that type of stuff. Got a few repairs here and there. I think I also mentioned in one of the earlier segments, Kaylee got in, our dog got into the leftover foam panel walls that we had and decided to destroy a bunch of them. I've gone through and I've taken inventory and stuff, so we will be revisiting Foam Carving 101 at some point over this next year to remake some of the foam panels that she destroyed. So, you know, barring that, that's pretty much it for the wrap up. Upcoming projects. You're going to get a weird one from me. It's going to be a Christmas vlog. Now that the Halloween is officially put away, starting tomorrow, we are going to start setting up the outdoor display for Christmas. And I'm not doing it daily vlog style. No. But you will be getting snippets during the week or so it takes me to get that up. You know, me putting up the lights, me making comments, hey, I got this done, or hey, I got that done, or hey, look at this. Doesn't that look good? You'll get that type of a vlog, so be prepared. Scare cam footage. I did not set up the scare cam this year. That does not mean I do not have some scare footage. Halloween night, when I was filming the walkthrough with a good camera, I did it while we were open. Happened to catch a couple of scares on that camera. I saved the files. This head count camera, when I had it set up in the courtyard, I actually caught some scares off of that. I also have a little comical one we're calling the traffic jam footage. So anyway, I'm going to sit down, edit all that together and whatever. So you will have a short, probably 5-minute long scare cam footage to see. So you can be prepared for that. You're going to have this vlog, of course. You're going to have the Christmas vlog that we'll do. And I'll do an official probably Thanksgiving Day of the lights turning on for the first time in the season. So, you know, that's down the road. Prop building. We're going to pick up some foam. We're going to be doing some foam paneled walls for the clown display this year. And I've also got the mausoleum to fix. And then we got the pillars that I bought from Spirit and stuff that we're going to be using. So, you know, that's some upcoming that you'll see over the next couple of months. I'm not sure how fast footage is going to be. You might get something from me once a month. You might get something from me once a week. It's hard to say. It depends on the projects and how fast they go and what have you. I will say on the mausoleum build, once I get the outside panels done, you will not or probably won't see the mausoleum set totally up until springtime. Time I get done with the footage, we're going to have snow on the ground, and I'm not going to battle trying to put that mausoleum together with snow on the ground. So you'll have to wait, you know, for an official walkthrough finish thing on the mausoleum until spring. But you'll get footage of the, you know, the carving technique, the painting technique, what I end up doing with the pillars and what have you. So you'll get that. But with that, I know this vlog's getting pretty long, so I'm going to say stay spooky, stay toxic, and we'll see you in 2017.